Wrap up American Heart Month, we have another important reminder of why it's so important to take care of your heart. Latrice Curry has details on a very special man in tonight's Eye on Health. Latrice, tell us all about it.
Well, David, a local man who says he didn't notice any symptoms and thought he was healthy had a massive heart attack. The road to recovery was difficult, but not only did Peter McFarland recover, he went on to climb Mount Washington.
Here I am now, 73. I died 6 times. I died 4 times in the ambulance on the way to the hospital, and I died twice in the hospital.
And he lived to tell about it. Peter McFarland had a massive heart attack back in January of 2017.
At the end of the hour, we were stretching and cooling down, and I began to feel dizzy. So I went down on one knee, and actually, that's the last I remember.
6 days later, McFarland woke up in the hospital. Doctors told him he'd suffered what's called a widowmaker heart attack. This is caused by a complete blockage of the left anterior descending artery, which will cause a massive heart attack that will likely lead to sudden death. McFarland had quadruple bypass surgery. He's one of the incredible stories of survival. McFarland started working out through Erlanger's cardiac rehab program. This was a big step. He could barely walk a few feet without getting out of breath. Then less than a year later, he climbed Mount Washington.
We spent 7 minutes on the summit and turned around and started down again.
A grueling climb with wind speeds of up to 85 miles per hour that day. Dr. Allison Bailey is McFarland's cardiologist.
Anytime you feel something that's not right, you shouldn't minimize it. It's probably the key takeaway. When you go back and you look at most people, they probably really did have some warning signs.
McFarland says he doesn't have a family history and didn't notice any symptoms. Dr. Bailey says it's important to remember these tips from the American Heart Association called Life's Simple 7. Manage your blood pressure, control your cholesterol, reduce your blood sugar, get active, eat a healthy diet, watch your weight, and stop smoking.
If you take care of your heart, it helps take care of everything else in your body as well.
McFarland, who says he tries to stay active and eat a healthy diet, says he definitely won't take this second chance for granted.
So every day is different for me now. Real different. Because when I talk to people, I never take it for granted that I'm going to see them again.
Incredible story there. Well, Dr. Bailey told us that if Peter McFarland had not received CPR before he got to the hospital, he most likely would not have survived. So she also said having those AEDs available in businesses and schools is very important, and people knowing CPR is also crucial as well. Cindy?
Great.